Hi, everyone. We have author Akosua here, and she's going to tell us a little bit about herself.
Hi, everyone. My name is Akosua Cassaberry. I am an entrepreneur. I'm also the founding CEO of Akosua LLC, which is a publishing firm, publishing consulting firm based in New York City. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself, I guess.
Okay. And tell us what inspired you to start writing.
Oh man, what inspired me to start writing? So I've been writing for I'd say 9 going on 10 years now. And that's because my dad was a writer and he was very anal and strict about grammar, punctuation, things like that. And so that is how I grew up, my siblings and I. And he wound up writing a book. He became an author. And so that was something that I saw. And it was something I was like, well, okay, I can do that too. And then once I graduated college, that's when I decided to work on my senior thesis project and actually publish it.
Okay. And how many books have you published?
So far, I've published 2 books, a collection of poems, and an Amakoso motivational quote book. And so one of the books, well, basically, I wrote Back to Kukren to Me, and I didn't even say the name of my motivational quote book. That is titled Dear Nice Girl. Back to Kukren to Me is a collection of poems, and I wrote that, or I published that after I got fired from my corporate job, and I was 5 months pregnant at the time with my daughter. And so that was a wake-up call, if you will. And that was the push that I needed because I knew that I wanted to publish, but I had the security of a 9-to-5 job. So I just didn't, put the energy that I needed into it. So once I got fired, it was all hands on deck. Like I had the time to do it. And a year later, I published my second book, which is titled Dear Nice Girl. And that one is a collection of 50 quotes and 50 passages explaining each quote and then blank pages throughout the book. And my husband has written Amakosa motivational quote books as well. So, yeah.
Okay, so tell us about your books. Hold them up. Let us.
All right. So this one is Back to Kukren to Me. I get a little glare on them, but there we go. This is Back to Kukren to Me. This is a collection of poems, basically highlighting my identity, my experience, specifically my Ghanaian American identity and the complexity of that and unpacking that, as well as merging that with womanhood. And basically you go on a journey with me with my poems of exploration, self-love, acceptance, and just, unifying the complexity of my hyphenated identity. And then when you get to Dear Nice Girl, this is the front cover and this is the back cover. Once you get to Dear Nice Girl, it's basically a collection of letters, and I write letters because of Lucille Clifton, who is also a poet who I love so, so much, and I write letters because of Lucille Clifton. So basically, I started writing letters to myself, addressing myself as a nice girl. And it, I wrote a couple, collected a few, and then I finally shared it on Instagram. And it got a lot of good feedback. So I'm like, wow, okay, this is not what I was expecting, but this is good. And I just kept writing more. And then eventually my business consultant, he was like, all right, well, you need to write 50 letters. So I wrote 50 letters, the 50 passages to go along with it. And that is what birthed the Dear Nice Girl, as well as the Amakosa motivational quote books. But basically the purpose of Dear Nice Girl is to force the reader to reflect on the daily relationships in their lives and to analyze them, how that affects them on a daily basis, how it affects nice girls and pathological, behavior. But basically just helping people become better critical thinkers, become entrepreneurs, and, just empowering individuals to be their best selves.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been a really, really crazy journey. But it's definitely been really, really fulfilling. And then I'm, able to help other people accomplish the same thing, which is also fulfilling as well.
Yes, your husband told me how you pushed him.
Yes, 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 yes. Because he definitely didn't see himself, publishing, but he's a great storyteller and he has a lot of stories. And so once you actually see a physical copy and you know that person, it's something in you that you're just like, oh no, I could do that too,
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And would you like to read us one of your poems?
Sure, I would love
Yes.
to. All right. Oh man, which one? Okay, I'll read the fan favorite, which is Beating Drums, and then I'll read Dear Nice Girl. I'll read Dear Little Kim, if that's okay.
Okay.
All right, so this is called Beating Drums, and it's a fan favorite, and it's also a love poem.
Nice.
Okay, Beating Drums. He had an African drum named She. He played her every day until his skin grew tender. He'd stroke her with the hardest speed, then softest, simultaneously. He was familiar with her and she with him. Together, they made powerful music. He played her like she was the last drum he'd ever stroke. All right, now this one is Dear Little Kim.
I like
And
that one.
thank you. And it's an ode as well as addressing a taboo topic.
Okay.
Dear Little Kim, you and I share the same born day, July babies, when God spoke life into us, into our names and our brilliant brown hue, a connection I can't explain but always felt. Queen A and Queen B. You held the throne for women like me who find solitude in the power of words. The words we spit into the flames of womanhood, into the flames of life. Melanin, carbon. I can only imagine the feeling of being passed up for women lighter than you, than us. I have to believe that you loved your skin at one point, or the years of constant overshadowing took that away at a fragile age. These days I am nocturnal. I ask what forces whipped up these eggshell colored creams and soaps that strip away your crown. You were beautiful. You're still beautiful. Though now my teeth grind against each other until my mouth is filled with shards that taste like hate, and I can't speak. My mouth bleeds the way my heart screams out. I wish I was there to remind you, Queen, that you come from dark velvet mocha drops that pop in bright colors and house all beings at all. I cannot unsee, I cannot unthink that you didn't hate your power, that you loved your skin at one point, right?
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, that was powerful.
Thank you.
So tell us where we can purchase your books.
All right, so you can purchase Back to Kukren to Me and Dear Nice Girl on my website, amakosua.com amakosua.com/nice girl. And you can get Back to Kukren to Me at amakosua.com/home. And they're also available on Amazon, of course.
Okay. Oh, poems just put me in a whole nother realm.
Yeah, it actually did the same for me.
I was like,
I haven't read that poem myself in a really long time. So hearing it again, it's like, wow.
Yes. Oh my goodness. That's talent right there.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot.
Now, how do you think being a writer has helped you as a person?
Oh man, I've actually, once I got fired from my corporate job and I took the time to invest in myself, I was able to reflect on the impact writing has had, and it's had a huge impact. I can literally say that writing has followed me since I could remember. And it's literally what has helped me get through, recovering from postpartum after giving birth, finding my passion again, finding who I am again. Just writing to heal myself, to heal childhood traumas, to deal with things that I have been putting off and ignoring. Like, I write every single day now, and I don't take it for granted. It was just something that I knew how to do. It was something I was good at. It was something, if my friends needed something, I could edit, whatever the case may be. But I'm now in a space where I realize the power within it. So I'm all the way there. Like, writing for me is how we manifest, what we truly want.
Mm-hmm. Now, did you experience any type of writer's block?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Writer's block, it just comes with the territory. Writer's block comes with the territory. But, when going through college, I've had professors give advice on different things. And then when you just go through the motions of what it means to be a writer, then you kind of also figure out what works for you to get out of writer's block. And so it's not something that you can avoid. It's just a part of it. But what you realize is maybe you need a change in scenery. Maybe you need to, over listen to people's conversations, to hear how they talk, be inspired by what's going on around you, a different environment, a different smell. There's so many different things you can do to get out of writer's block, but it's definitely, it's a part of the writing journey and the writing experience.
Okay. And are you on social media? If so, how can we find you?
Absolutely. I'm on social media. I'm on all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. What else? Yes, those are the main ones. At I'm_Akosua. So that's IM_Akosua, AKOSUA.
Thank you. And is there anything else that you would like to tell us about your books?
What do I like to say? Well, I will be absolutely writing more poetry. I'm actually working on my third book, titled Why Every Pregnant Woman Should Write a Book. That releases at the end of the year, and it's a continuation of some poems. So I have letters in here, and I already told you I write letters because of Lucille Clifton. And so I have continued where I ended off in the letters in my next book. And then with my Dear Nice Girl, I'll be creating a sort of urban novel around this Akosua motivational quote book. So I'm excited, and it's like a new territory. So we're going to see what comes from it. But yeah, those are the main things I would say. It's a great for gifts, and it's great for also journaling. This book specifically, Dear Nice Girl, I really love the blank pages, and people love the blank pages as well. So when you read the quotes, you can, interact with it, if you will. Like this is meant to spark, the inner voice, the inner power within you. And so you have that freedom to write down whatever is flowing, in your mind.
Okay. And you're self-published?
Absolutely. I'm self-published, and I encourage all of my clients who come to me to self-publish, because I believe in keeping 100% creative control. And I'm a big, big, big advocate for that. So yes.
Okay, great. Congratulations on everything. I wish
you
much continued success. I love what you guys are doing.
Thank you. Thank you for having me as well. And I love this platform. This is not the last time you'll be hearing from me or seeing me. This platform is amazing.
Thank you so much. All right, everyone, that was author Akosua Cassaberry telling us about her books. Make sure you go out and purchase a copy, and don't forget to like and subscribe to this video below.